No one knows where I was born, where I live, where I'm going. I am the wind. I stop for nothing, for no one. I go anywhere I want. I run, I howl. They've tried to bridle me, govern me, tame me. But I am free. I have created the strangest shapes. And this time, I have sculpted my masterpiece.
This car was not built for the open road. This is the car that the open road was built for. This is the Mercedes-AMG GT C Roadster. If you ever wanted to know what happens when the legendary Mercedes-AMG engineers really let loose, here is your answer. Every drop of passion, emotion, motorsport obsession, and engineering genius has been channeled into the creation of the Mercedes-AMG GT C Roadster. It's powered by a hand-built 4.0-liter V8 bi-turbo engine, capable of delivering 550 horsepower. It'll take you from 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds to a top speed of 196 miles per hour. But the GTC Roadster isn't about the numbers. It's about the feeling, the emotion, the roar, and the thrust of raw power. It's about you, the road, and a car that is the automotive equivalent of pure adrenaline. The exclusive hot and cool design language throughout perfectly conveys the driving experience. From the eye-catching vertical grille to the broad, muscular stance. This is not a car for the faint of heart. It is anything but a safe choice. But it is comforting to know that it comes equipped with all the onboard intelligence and advanced safety technology you expect from a Mercedes-Benz. In a long and storied line of classic roadsters, it is perhaps our most complete and most exciting achievement yet. Introducing the Mercedes-AMG GT C Roadster. Engineered for the open road. To find out more, go to mbusa.com.
At McLaren, we have a very simple design philosophy, and that is everything for a reason, and that great design tells a great story. So every profile, every curve on this car has been designed for maximum driver engagement. I'm Robert Melville, Chief Designer for McLaren Automotive, and I led the design of the 720S. The story of the 720S all begins from the moment the air hits the car. Everything is designed to guide the air around the car as efficiently as possible. We've integrated dynamic LED headlamps into the eye socket as part of the aerodynamic system. The lens design is very upright, and this allows us to create a quality of light output that's never been seen before in a supercar. As we moved down to the side of the car, the key question was, how do you cool 720 PS without any visible side intakes? So our answer was to unpeel the car. We've literally created two skins to the door. This allows us to separate the high energy air flowing over the front shoulder and down into this door duct from the more turbulent lower body side air. So it makes for a very efficient design in terms of cooling, and in terms of drag, we're able to create a very low drag design because we actually take the turbulent air and we tuck it into the body, and that's why we have such a sculptural, such a sophisticated body side. One of my favourite bits of the exterior are the dihedral doors, and what we've done differently this time is to take the doors up and into the roof, making it very easy to step in and out of the car. Another key feature of the door is we've designed it to be 20 centimetres close to the body when fully open, so tight parking spaces are no longer a problem. The aim on the rear was to make the car look as wide and as muscular as possible, so we've really shrink-wrapped the aluminium body panels over the engineering package. Other key features would be the full-width, fully integrated active rear wing, the ultra-slim LED light blades, very purposeful twin-mounted central exhausts, and then up on the rear deck here we have the visible engine bay. It's also illuminated, so even at night you can see into all that fantastic engineering detail. And for the interior, the approach for colour and materials on this car was to really simplify the process by which the customer can define the look and feel of their vehicle. And of course, you can go to MSO for a further array of colour and materials options. One of the other key features on the interior is the driver display. It can go from a full screen, and it can actually then fold away in race mode to just a very slim auxiliary screen with just minimal amount of distraction to the driver. Very clean dashboard allows you to focus on the driving experience. Being stood in front of the car now, you feel incredibly proud of what the whole team's achieved. We live, breathe and sleep these products. It's our passion. Both myself and the team can't wait to see the car out on the road. It really is a car that's been designed to be driven.
I'm Ken Block, and I am here in the countryside of France, about an hour outside of Le Mans, and I'm here because of this thing, a very beautiful Ford GT. Now we're here in France. They've given me the keys, and a very nice chaperone named Nick. So yeah, it's time to get in this thing, go play a little bit in a dignified way, and really try and experience this car the best that I can on public roads.
So the car is pretty badass. Yeah, I gotta tell you. I think when you feel it on the track, you'll see that it really is the genesis is a track car, right? And then we kind of engineered a road car around it.
Is that car really, the race car, really very similar or almost the same as this production car?
It is, and it had to be, right? To homologate it for racing. Basically, your tub structure, there's actually an integrated roll cage in this car. Things like the suspension, the race car has a fixed suspension. We have the adjustable ride height. We have the active aero, whereas the race car has all the fixed aero. The race car actually has less power.
So, pretty funny that I've come here to watch the race car, but we're driving the car around on the street that actually has more power, adjustable aero, and air conditioning.
That's right. Shifts are nice and quick, aren't they?
Power delivery feels quite nice. Definitely feels like a turbo engine. So if I wanted to do a burnout.
So there's not really a burnout mode in this car.
No burnout mode.
No burnout mode. But you can put it in first gear and turn the stability control off and floor it. And there's plenty of torque there. So we'll leave it at that.
So So we're actually here in quite a unique and historic place for the Ford GT. So when the Ford team came in the 60s, they stayed here in this small village at Hotel de France and actually worked on the car in a very small garage right around the corner from the hotel. And maybe have done a little bit of testing out here on these beautiful roads. So very cool to come not only to the Le Mans track, but then to be able to drive out and see this historic area for Ford performance.